Hey coin collectors, and welcome to DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Today it's the 1948 Lincoln Penny from the United States of America. We have the San Francisco Mint with the S on it. We have the Denver Mint with the D on it. And then way down here underneath we have the Philadelphia Mint with no mint mark on it. The penny is the one coin in the United States we never put the Philadelphia Mint mark on, even though all the other coins at this point have either an S, a P, or a D on them. The penny still goes along with no mint mark. In 1948 at Philadelphia, they made 318 million. Of those, they found 6 so far that are a mint state 67 plus. Some people have asked what MS or mint state means. There's an agreement among people who value and evaluate coins that there are certain standards a coin has to have in order to be graded, that all the coin evaluators will try to follow the same standards. And those standards are essentially set out as a mint state standard. This particular coin, it says "In God We Trust" on the top, Liberty behind Lincoln, 1948 down here. Way down in here we can see that there's a V, a D, and a B for Victor David Brenner. From the Philadelphia Mint in 1948, they found 6 mint state 67 pluses. That's 67 and a half, if you want to call it that, out of 70, and those are worth $4,500 each. What that means is they haven't found any perfect ones or any that would meet the grading scheme as being the best that you could possibly do. And that's probably because they were using them. Where else did they make these? Well, they made them at the Denver Mint, and this is the Denver coin right here. At Denver, they made 173 million. They found 13 so far at the same mint state 67 plus, and those are worth about $1,650. And finally, they made 82 million at the San Francisco Mint. San Francisco Mint, they found 52 at an MS 67 plus, and those are worth $775 each. So you'll notice that the more they find at a certain condition level, the less the coins will be worth each. One of the things that coin collectors like the most is to have the one and only, or the one of very few. The United States uses small penny. It's used a small penny for a long time. This is an 1851 penny. It's hard to tell in some ways whether it's 1854 or 1851, but if we tip it up like this and magnify it out, you can see that that is a 5 and a 1 there, because the 4 on these came way over, in fact way over past here and then down, and it had a thinner back on it. So the US did have a 1 penny coin that was large back in the 1850s. You see it says United States of America 1 cent. They wanted the materials in the coin to be worth what the coin was worth, and so this coin right here is a penny, and it had about a penny's worth of copper in it. You see it's Lady Liberty wearing a headdress. It says United States of America in front of her, 1881 below her. And then here there's a shield and a wreath back with the 1 cent in the center. Some other countries went to the small penny pretty quickly, as did the US. Canada's one of them. And here's a 1948 small Canada penny. It's a George Kruger gray maple leaf back, and it has Queen Elizabeth's father on there, George VI. Speaking of George VI, in 1948, penny from the United Kingdom was still a huge penny. And this is the 1949 version of the United Kingdom or Great Britain penny. And you see it says 1 penny on it. Canada has the number 1 in cent on its coins. We have the word 1 in cent on our coins. And Great Britain or United Kingdom has the word 1 and penny on their coins. And this is one of the most beautiful penny reverses you'll ever see. It's Britannia holding a trident with the shield next to her, lighthouse behind her, in 1949 in front of her. And so that's the difference between the United States penny, United Kingdom penny in size. Now, they did have one that was a little closer in size to the United States penny, and that was the United Kingdom half penny from 1948. Thomas Humphrey Paget engraving of Sir Francis Drake's ship. You see the 1948 here. And even that, though, the half penny, it says half penny at the top, was way bigger than the 1 cent coin. But they did have another one that was very close in size to the 1 cent coin, and that is the United Kingdom farthing coin from 1948. And if you look at the farthing coin, it may be that the penny's actually a little bit bigger. Well, no, not really. The penny's actually even smaller than the farthing coin. The farthing was worth 1/960th of a British pound. We'd be talking about 1/10 of a cent. So they did have a coin that was similar, but it was even that The smallest coin that they had in the United Kingdom was bigger. If you're looking for these coins, they're not very expensive and they're relatively easy to get. These coins here, all of them, you could get each one of these coins for under $1 if you do it right and go to a coin show or whatever. The most you probably would ever pay for coins in this condition is maybe $2 to $3, and if you do pay $2 to $3, you would want it in a little bit better condition than these ones. And what the coin graders do, or coin grading agencies or professional coin grading services do, is look at the coin and they look at how much detail you can see. Now we see this is a bronze coin, 95% copper, 5% zinc or tin. On the back in 1948, we still had the wheat ears reversed, or essentially these two stalks of wheat on each side. It says E pluribus unum at the top, 1 cent here, United States of America. And that changed, of course, in 1958. They went to the memorial reverse. And now the modern coin actually has a shield reverse on it. What you would do to evaluate this would be you'd look at the stalks of wheat and see how much detail that you have. You'd look at the letters, you'd look at the rim, how much detail are in those dots. That's how you evaluate a coin. All right, that's all we have today from DC Coin World. I'd love to have you subscribe to our channel and leave any comments you have in the comments section.